Hello, Cancer. Welcome to AZAstroPsych. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm going to get you started here. I do old style Nostradamus way of tarot. We're going to hit your houses here with the major arcana, clarified with the minor arcana, and I'll do some animal spirits, see what they want to share with you. Okay? So without further ado, end of October, this is for Cancer. All right. Nice. We have the star. Perfect. This is all about you, wishing upon a star. Yeah, it's you have to be careful though, because they say whenever you a wish is granted, you lose a friend, or you get a friend, you might lose a wish. So, but this is all about you, what you're focusing on, what you want to create. Star is also about healing, but something you've been thinking about, but it has to do about your soul purpose, about you, why you're here. So a wish coming true. Okay, second house is the wheel. Lovely. So the wheel, and you act as a Leo in your second house. This is how you make money. So here we always say the wheel is turning in your favor, you know, so this could be some creative endeavor. And again, second house is how you receive money here. So something you're focusing on, it could be a wish, right? Maybe you've been wanting to start your own business, whatever that is, following your destiny, wheels turning in your favor. Second house also about beauty. Maybe you're looking into beauty products. I don't know, health, wellness. But yeah, the world's turning in your favor. All right, third house. You act as a Virgo in your third house. We have the High Priestess, listening to your intuition. The third house is about communication, travel, transportation. Could be you know, whether you're taking a flight, but listening to your intuition. Maybe you're considering, I don't know, doing some travel, or could be just intuitively wanting to communicate with somebody. High Priestess says, absolutely. And again, you act as like a Virgo, and you know, Virgos are very set their mind to things, right? So if you are going to, again, set your mind on things, High Priestess. So yeah, anything that's going with communication, you know, putting your intentions out there, you have no worries about that. Whoa. All right, fourth house is about family, home, the mother. You act as a Libra, and we have Judgment. Oh yeah, Libra's like that. So feeling judged, it could be something within the home, by your mother. Maybe, I have two Libra rising kids. Not being fair. Something's not being fair. Maybe it could be your own kids feeling like you're not being fair, or your mother's, or somebody, mother figure not being fair, or they're judging you. Okay. Again, about home, family, judgment. Maybe there is some legal issues, loans, etc. Maybe you're looking to start a restaurant. That's also food. It has to do with this house. But everything has to be fair and balanced when it comes to this. Nice. Okay. Next two cards here. We have your fifth house is about children. It's about creative endeavors. I'm going to start them this way so you can see them. We have the Fool, starting something new. And you act as a Scorpio, which is very perfect as far as the Fool. It's like beginnings and endings, right? So if there's a creative endeavor you are wanting to start, the Fool says, let's go for it, right? You're not afraid to take that leap of faith. This is also the house of, so life, death, corporations. Again, maybe you want to start your own business. Leaving the corporate office to focus on a creative endeavor. That's exactly what this is, or how you view it. But the fifth house is again about children, right? Maybe you're thinking about starting a family, or you know, let's see. So also, like I said, creative endeavors, just regularly to jump in, you know, leaving the corporate world. You have no problem saying, I'm done with that. Let's start something new. Perfect. Sixth house is about Virgo, so it's about work, and it's also about health, and you act as a Sag. So we have here the world. So the world is ending of a karmic situation, and you act as a Sag in this house. So ending of a karmic situation. Let's see. So this is 6th house. It kind of goes back to this, starting something new creatively. You wanted to focus on creative. The world says, again, getting this, because if it is about work or it's about starting something new, maybe it has to do, again, with health and wellness, which would be perfect. Something outdoors, that's kind of the Sagittarius. You act like a Sagittarian in this house. It could be something to do with travel, higher learning, foreign lands, right? The world turns in your favor. It's end of a karmic cycle. End of a karmic cycle, starting something new, higher learning, but your 6th house is work, and it's about health and wellness. So maybe you're ending a karmic cycle. It could be symbols ending sugar, right? Focusing on alternatives. Okay. Spirituality. Focus on spirituality. Karmic ending cycle. And getting out of a rut. I like it. All right, 7th house is about your partnerships. You act as a partnerships, contracts, feeling a little under the moon, but you act as a Capricorn, which is the leader, right? So the moon is kind of in the feels, which you do not like if you act as a Capricorn in this house. This is, like I said, partnerships. Maybe there's sometimes the moon has to do with secrets. Capricorns don't deal with that. So the moon is very straightforward, a little emotional, feeling in your feels about this. If there's a contract, the details, right? You want to look at, maybe you're feeling under the water if a contract is coming up. Capricorn likes to have everything, right? Very, think of business-like, government-like. The moon is feeling underwater about that. Okay. If you're starting something new here, the moon says you're unsure about future contracts. Could be. Okay. All right. So that's 7. 8th house. 8th house is the house of life, death, transformation, corporation, sex. And you act like an Aquarius. Very kind of light. Perfect. Perfect. We have the Lovers here. So Lovers could be, maybe you're meeting someone. 8th house is about, like I said, transformation. So a choice. Doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, but having to make a big choice about something. And choices are good. It involves your passion. Again, going back to this leap of faith, creativity. All right, I like it. It is a house of sex, right? And so, yeah, maybe some new passions ignited when it comes to this house. That's pretty cool. All right, so we have 8th, 9th house. 9th house is travel. 9th house is higher learning, spirituality, outdoors, pets. You act as a Pisces in this house. So let's see what we get here. Okay, I'm going to take what I saw. So that's the Emperor. The Emperor, this could be going back to school, could be a principal. This could be you. So if you're starting a new business, maybe it has to do with pets, spirituality, etc. Esoteric, very Piscean. Again, though, kind of, because the Pisces are very spiritual, connection to God, source. Could be, again, health, wellness. That is Piscean, because that's healthcare, medicine. But this is your, let's see, because this is 9th house is higher learning. So maybe your leap of faith is you're going back to college to get your master's, your PhD, going to become a doctor, or you're working with an individual. Maybe there's a partnership here in the health, wellness, medical field, or spirituality. But usually this is the boss, right? And he's somebody who's very in control of emotions, money, spirituality, creativity, right? He is the king of all kings. So this could be you or somebody else you're working with. And again, this is your 9th house. So anything outdoors, higher learning, research, teaching, professor. Yeah, I think I covered it. Okay. 10th house is anything with the federal government. This is the house of real estate. This is the house of grants, taxes, IRS. Beautiful. Empress, and you act as an Aries, the boss in this. So definitely birthing something new, the house of the father. Something coming to birth, something like brand new, bountiful, has like that feminine, bountiful type of nurturing feel to it. Education, right? Public teaching, preschool, right? Daycare, so things like that, but very successful, very, very successful. Maybe you're getting a grant that you need for this new endeavor. Okay, that definitely could be it. All right, so then we have the 11th house, social networks, digital media. Again, magician, beautiful, manifester. Esoteric, and you act as a Taurus in this house. So it's got to be, for Taurians, it's got to be very grounded. It can't be all airy-fairy. So if you're manifesting, you're focused. You're not messing around. You know how to put your head to the grindstone and create exactly it is what you want. Because this is, even though it is like digital media, like UFOs, esoteric, social networking, it's saying, as a Taurus, like you're focused. So if you're into digital media, I mean, it could be part of it, or marketing, right? Like this is like heads down, creating it, putting out your intentions, creating that business plan, right? To get into those networks so that you can spread the word. That's kind of what that is. Nice. 12th house. We have the sun. That's so Pisces, and you act like a Gemini, which is great. Right, Geminis are very free, don't hold them down. When it comes to spirituality, connection to God, the sun is shining on you. So again, also, like I said, Pisceans, it has to do with anything healthcare, medical, but too, it's fish you go against the current or with the current, so you have to be very aware of like which way you're going. Ironically, you act as a Gemini. I think you could go with the flow either way, because Gemini's, right? There's 2 Geminis, so whichever twin is showing up, it feels like you're very aware of it, and again, sun shining on you. All right, so let's go ahead and get some creativity or clarification. Oh my gosh, my words today, what the heck. So let's talk about your first house. What is your wish? Okay. Nice. King of Wands. He is the CEO. He is, it's all about passion, right? The entrepreneur. So very focused. He delegates. So this is kind of where you're at. There is a wish. You might be working with the King of Wands, a CEO, an investor, right? To invest in your creativity. Definitely what that could be. But more, this is about who you are being in this moment. And having the strength, the power to move forward with whatever it is. It's all about you, right? Whatever that wish is. We also have the Page of Wands. That's, again, creativity, action, moving forward. I'm using all these cards because this is what came out. The 6 of Pentacles, some balance of give and take. So even if this is, maybe Page of Wands could be an internship. There's a wish. Maybe you wanted this internship. Something has to do with your creativity, something you're passionate about. Equal give and take. And Knight of Pentacles, it might be a little slow coming, but they're saying, yes, it's actually coming to you. Gotta like that. Beautiful. That's the money. Whether the money's coming in or if that's what you're hoping for, or, it's like it's going to be slow moving, but it's coming towards you. Okay, so we said second house. The wheel's turning in your favor, so this is about money. So let's see what's going on. Nice, Queen of Wands. So again, this has to be something that you're very passionate about. You know, she is not afraid to just, like, she wears her heart on her sleeve, and she's just passionate and driven and very focused. So somehow, wheels turning in your favor about something you're passionate about that's going to provide you with some money. Nice. So third house, High Priestess. Third house we said was travel, communication, intention. I love that about the High Priestess. And you act as a Virgo in this house. So very, very intentful. King of Cups. King of Cups is the nurturer. He's the dad who's very nurturing. He's empathetic, you know, cuddly, loving. He listens to you. This is the third house. So if there's communication that's coming in, they show me the sailboat. And I like to see how he's centered, like he doesn't overreact. I mean, this could be you. There's some intention, but if there is a king water sign that you're dealing with, it seems like you guys are on the same page. You're very focused on your intention, right? Because look, he's centered. He's meditating, and so is she. So there's an intention here happening, communication happening. This could be with relationship, right? So yeah, let's see. So fourth house, family, mother, real estate, food, restaurants. Let's see here. So feeling judged, okay, that was it. And Five of Swords, inner conflict, and you act like a Libra. Again, it's winning at all costs. So you're going to win whatever this argument is, where somebody is judging you when it comes to, you know, home. Like I said, the mother, divine feminine, could be sister, whatever, because something's not fair. But Five of Swords says you're going to win at all costs. You know, there might be some bloodshed. You know, something's not being fair, and it's definitely pissing you off. But look, the end result is the Nine of Pentacles. That is, you know, finding that independence. That is working on your own and being very successful. I mean, even this, if you're looking to, like, leave corporate America, right, and go on your own, maybe somebody's like, I don't think you should do that or whatever, and they're giving support to someone else other than you. You're still, like, going to, it's like winning at all costs. It's like you're going to prove them wrong. And there you are in the Nine of Pentacles. Yep, like, nope, I'm going to make this work. It's all going to be fine. So that's awesome. All right, so fifth house, you had the Fool. And again, starting something new, taking a leap. The fifth house is about creativity. It's about fame, and it is about children. Like, it is how God shines his light on you, which I love here at Pisces. So taking a risk, moving away from turbulence. So maybe, again, you were in corporate America and you were like, I'm out of here. You know, it's just too much, whatever you were doing. Like, I need to focus on my own creative endeavors, right? Taking that leap of faith. So moving out of chaos into calmer waters. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so sixth house. So that is work. A karmic cycle ending. This is how you make your money. We have Three of Pentacles, so celebration. We have Ace of Wands, focused, intention, creativity, and the Queen of Swords. She is wise, she is counsel, she's legal. She's a counselor. Maybe you're going to become a counselor, right? Queen of Swords, but don't get in her way because she will cut you. But look at her. She's very wise. She's, you know, goes within, listens to her, you know, I mean, maybe you're going to become a psychic. I don't know. A healer, whatever that is. The Queen of Swords is not afraid to put herself out there, you know, and she's very successful. So she listens to, you know, she listens to her higher self, and then she moves forward. So I love that. Okay, so seventh house is the house of partnerships. It's the house of contracts, Feeling definitely underwater, anything federal government. I'm sorry. You act like a Capricorn in this house. So this feeling of like emotional unrest, right? Feeling underwater does not suit you well. I mean, it could be the fear of, leaving corporate America, and that's just really tough for you. But the moon also this is the 7th house of partnerships. It's like you need to know right now type of thing. And if it's a partnership and you're underwater, you don't know if it's going to happen. So it's kind of giving you some emotional unrest, right? If it's a contract you're waiting on, right? Because you're starting something new, an investor, you just haven't heard, and it's like you want a definite answer. You don't like messing around, which is understandable. Oh, we got 2 here. Beautiful. Well, you're going to get your money, which is a great thing. If it's contract or relationship, 10 of Pentacles, could be an inheritance. You'd be very happy with that. And then the Knight of Wands. He's very passionate, driven. He is that CEO. He is the, he delegates, but it's all about, like, he's the guy who has the bigger vision, right? Which could be you, again, if we're talking about some creative endeavor. Or this is, if it's a relationship, because this is the house of partnerships, you have wealth here, like they're saying, don't worry, you're going to have wealth, you're going to have family success, and someone who's very, very passionate, or it's somebody you have passion with. So don't worry, get out of your head. Nice. 8th house, we have a choice. I don't think it's lovers, because after looking at this house, just kind of like, no. But this is a choice. 8th house again. It could be passion ignited, we said. It is the lovers, but usually the traditional is having a choice about 2 things that you're very passionate about, right? How do I move forward? So let's see some clarity. King of Swords, it's a beautiful thing. He doesn't mess around. He's also very wise. He's the king of all messages, all communications. So basically they're telling me, maybe it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're dealing with. But in this house, again, transformation, he could be a doctor. He could be like the judge, right? Not the lawyer. I would say she's the lawyer. He's like the judge, right? He's definitive, very clear. So if you're waiting on a message from somebody like that, it could be. Could be a King of Swords. Like I said, judge, doctor. If there's something like beginnings, endings, a choice. It could be whether it's relationship, a transformation. Maybe there's a choice when something with your health, whatever that is, and you have to go see a surgeon. I don't know. That's exactly who the King of Swords is. If it's corporate America, a choice, do I bring this person with me when I leave to do my own thing? Could be. And he's like a very, like I said, definitive person. You're like, ooh, I might need him. Having to see a lawyer before you make this decision, before you leave, make sure you cover all bases. Okay. That's like, it's just making sure, because that 8th house is closing things up, transforming, right? Corporate America, it's like tying up loose ends. Okay. 8th, 9th house, we do have the Emperor, 9th house. So travel, higher learning, research, pets. We have the Emperor, the boss, the king of all kings, professor, researcher. If it is like a physician, though, he's more into research, right? PhDs, spiritual leader. Could be spiritual guru. And in this house, 9th house, right? Yeah, but it's interesting. I'm looking at him and he's looking at this. He's looking, could be somebody else. He's like looking back, or this is you. Maybe you're looking at starting a research company or something spiritual, something has to do with pets, you're bossing up. So let's see here. 4 of Pentacles, clarity. So what are you holding on to? What are you afraid of? Staying safe. staying safe. Interesting, because I'm looking at him. There's something you're holding on to from this 9th house, like not willing to let go of. You know, the Emperor's not afraid. He doesn't fear anything. He really doesn't. But there's something here that you're holding on to. Now we have the Knight of Swords. So a message coming in possibly from this Emperor. Waiting on, you know, maybe that's what, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to do anything until you receive this message. Okay? Could be. All right. So then we have 10th house, birthing something new. This is the house of the father, real estate, federal government. So think of any jobs have to do IRS, taxes, grants. You could be a public school teacher. If you want to start a daycare, anything that has to do with like federal law, things like that. So birthing something new. 8 of Pentacles. If it's real estate, maybe you put in for a loan, doing the work, right? Doing the work, being very focused. That's the 8 of Pentacles. I love it. Love it. Politics, even that, like putting in the work. Maybe you're going to volunteer, right? Birthing something new, something you haven't done before. All right, so 11th house, we said putting in your intention. This is about social networking. And you act as a, this is very Aries, by the way. This is the boss, bossing out. You are a Taurus. You act as a Taurus. So very intentional, right? Say it's, you're going to network. And you're like, I'm on it. Marketing. I'm on it. This is what I'm going to create. But there's some sense of worry. You know, it could be you're just free to put yourself out there. Like, I got to put myself out. Or it's going to cost money. Okay, you're worried about that. Yeah, having to make a choice. Which network am I going to join? You know, where am I going to do my advertising? Digital marketing. So many choices. How much do I want to spend? But then you have here 7 of Wands. She's really, that's the competition, but you're holding your own. Maybe that's what you're afraid of. You're afraid of your competition, right? Once you put yourself out there. There's too many people. Maybe I shouldn't do this. You know, you just got to do your research. Stay in your lane. If you act as a Taurus when it comes to social networking, computers, digital stuff, whatever, stay in your lane. You know this. Stay grounded. Look at the facts. Weighs out the pros and cons. You know, I have a son who's a Taurus. Very earthy. It's a good house to have. And then here she is. She's got the competition. You can only be afraid of the competition as long as you do your research. That's like any kind of business sense, right? Or, you know, if you're just going to make new friends, join new clubs, whatever it is. I don't know which one to join. Oh, I don't know. You know, it's like putting yourself out there again. She's focused. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of choices to make, but you'll find the right one. You have to trust yourself, right? But do your research. That's how a Taurus behaves. They don't jump into decisions like that. Okay. All right. So then we have 12th house. That's the spiritual house. You have the sun shining on you, feeling connected, and you act as a Gemini, I think, in this house. A good sign to be. If it has anything with healthcare, that's very 12th house stuff. So here, the sun is shining on you. Blessed, beautiful. 9 of Cups. I'm just going to leave that right there. That is complete bliss. Joy, bliss, happiness, feeling connected to source. Again, it has anything, health, wellness, transformation taking place within you, feeling really good about it. Okay, so last thing, I want to do some animal, just one. Interesting, we have the bat, right? And everyone, because it's so Halloweenish, of course we have bats. I'm going to grab my book for this one. So, I think people just have this misconception about bats. And one thing that I know about bats is, right, what do they say? So it's an air sign. They can lead through darkness, right? There's no sight. So no matter like what it is they're going through, right? They have that sense where they can listen And so when you're in balance, it says it accepts, adapts, adjusts to things. So if you're starting something new, could be even a relationship, whatever that is, the bat takes his time and he's able to accept things for what they are, adapt and adjust. When you're not in balance, you're refusing to let go of something, right? And I would say, you know, with the Fool here, if you're starting something new, whatever that is, you know, you gotta sometimes jump in, right? And stay out of your head, right? There could be something like, if we're jumping in, then you have to let go of what you did before. It doesn't mean you can't take stuff with you, and I'm not talking physical stuff. What you've learned, you take what you've learned, and then you learn to adapt and adjust and use those skills for your next venture. Like, that is the bat. So it's kind of like this ending that comes, so you're letting go, starting something new, bossing up, right? Something you're very passionate about, and you're not afraid. It's letting go, starting something new, and then flying, just letting go and taking the things that you had before that you learned and you're bringing it with you so you can stay successful. All right, Cancer, that's what I got from you. Please don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Hope you guys like this. Take care of yourself.